Ascension 5. Then Ascension 10 on defect. Let's see. Choose a card to obtain. Or I could 100 gold. I could grab 100 gold and go for this shop. It's a little late, but meh. There is acceptable. Okay. So now there's 14 damage there. Yep. Should I have used this one for? No, it doesn't matter. Okay, 1 damage. Not a very good start. Cool. Yep. Dodge and roll. If we can find some dexterity stuff, it's nice. It's nice. So now, see, it's usable this way. Or not very useful. So it's enough damage. Third potion. Fletchettes. Black sleep. Let me see. I do have 8 skills in the deck right now, which is some damage. Let's see. I can try to go skill heavy. Oh, it's a nasty curse, and we don't have the means to remove it for a long time unless we get lucky with these events. So I'll just grab the HP bonus. 12 damage. It's nice. Out of first turn damage. I'll just take 2 damage and kill you next turn. I think I actually misplayed there. I took 1 extra damage because the guy was already vulnerable and on 14 HP, which means any 2 attacks I'd play would kill him. I could try perhaps a discard deck maybe. There is some merit in discard decks, and it's also a skill which boosts Fletchettes. Oh, AoE. We suck at AoE, so I'm gonna take you down, my good sir. What? What did I do? Okay, now I'm taking some damage. And this guy will nuke us in a few turns. This one's 6. I think we have to do this. At least we're gonna kill him. Because he will hit heavy now, yeah. Right, please, sir. This is a bad encounter for us, but luckily we didn't take too much damage here. This is not nice. We permanently weakened. We took 5 damage for no good reason. Okay. Two more damage. I suppose I have misplayed some. Footwork is very nice. Nice defense. And no. Okay. If it's any of the, there are three elite fights in Act 1. The one is the 3 sentries, 3 guys the middle one is hitting, then the other two guys are hitting. The other is the sleeping one we had the last game, and the third one becomes enraged, gets his strength buffed when you play skills. That's a problem, because I mean, if I upgrade footwork and we get that one, we might be in trouble. This is 6, right? And this goes 0 mana. I'll still keep this one. Let's hope we don't get that one. Please don't. Yeah. Okay. Nice. That's very nice, guys, because I have to sink in some energy in those cards, and I already got them. So now I think I can play dodge and roll and nuke him the next turn. 7 block. No, we should actually use this. I can do 18 damage here. 18 damage here. I should. That's not very nice. Go ahead. Well, I can't go full-time defend because that's very nice. 24 damage. And normally, guys, this would be the play, right? Because for 1 mana I'm getting 14 block, and when I play this defend I get 8 block for 1 energy. But the problem is I know what he will do. The next turn he will debuff me, so he won't be doing any damage, so 1 damage is better. So see, okay, I'm gonna nuke your face. Okay, keep on. Well, there's a good chance I might be able to kill him now. Just 1 skill, but still it's okay, I think. Yeah, finally, that's nice. Strawberry, which is okay. This is useful. Let me see the boss. Not very good against this one, but still it's okay. Okay, we could upgrade now. I'll take the upgrade. The more skills I get, guys, the more powerful Fletchettes becomes. So it's useful actually. I'm gonna get it. So it does 6 damage per skill. More bank. Okay. By the way, in Ascension 5, we get more elites on the map. Normals, elites and bosses hit harder, and we don't get to full HP after boss battles. So 1 mana 18 damage is useful. I think I'll defend 1. Panache. Well, this actually would have been useful, but it's not very useful because they have artifact. They resist the first debuff we give them. So I'll do this one. So at least I can, yep, down to 14 damage. The problem is we didn't get the footwork up until now. Okay. Footwork is nice. Okay. Unless we have a lot of bad luck, we should be able to tank now, because, yeah, at least we tanked part of them. No. I don't want the terror to keep coming in, so I just use it. Okay, now this is actually a little bit annoying. I have to discard the daze, which will mean I will be able to draw it again the next time around. We're almost done, I think. Ah. And now I will have a lot of days in my deck because I discard a lot of days. And I will draw them again now. Let's see. Go. See, 7 days in a 20 card deck, so there's a good chance I'll drawing a lot of. Okay, no damage here. That's nice. And these days also make Fletchettes worse. Oh. We're lucky though. Not many days left. Finally, after only a year. This is very nice. 1 extra dexterity. Noxious Fumes is a victory condition on its own, guys. It gives 2 poison every turn. And there's also this. This is very useful if you have a lot of 0 cost cards, guys. Whenever you play a card, it deals 1 damage to everyone, all enemies, and its upgraded form is 2 damage to all enemies. It's nice. Noxious Fumes. Well, we are not a poison deck, so the scaling of Noxious Fumes will be slow. I already have I'll try this one. I'm gonna go upgrade maybe this one. Now the first time playing it will be annoying, but next time around it will be much better. Okay, let's see. Footwork. No more damage for you, sir. I'm just stalling. I played all my powers now. Let's see. 6 damage, 9, the same damage, right? It doesn't change anything. I'm doing 18 damage. Either way. Okay. As you can see, guys, this is quite OP, at least in Act 1. We could use acrobatics because I need to have many cards in my hand, as many cards as I can, so I can do a lot of damage with Fletchettes. Dodge and roll is not bad either because we will have 4 dexterity once we play footwork. We have 1 dexterity thanks to all this smoothstone, and I'll get another 3 from footwork plus, and we'll have 4 dexterity, so it's 1 mana, 8 block this turn, 8 block the next turn, but I'll still rather have the draw engine. That's nice, that's nice. Gonna start with something in my hand. This is not very nice because I'll take dodge and roll, I suppose, but it's not very nice. I have a lot of gold, but not sure. I've got vulnerable potion. I'm gonna try it. Yep. Footwork. This is lucky, by the way. This is a lot of damage. A whole lot of damage. Turn 1 to 27 damage. And now I've got 4 decks, so I should be able to defend. Which one? If I play acrobatics, nah, I'll just defend. But the problem is, guys, you can't make the game too long against Lagavulin because he debuffs you. That's a problem. Okay, so I'll accept to take some damage now. Okay, down to 73 HP. Now we should... I don't want to draw this one again. It's useless. Down to 31 HP. If I could manage to take 0 damage this time, I'm taking only 1 damage, which is acceptable. Okay. I should be able to kill him now. Come on. Chop chop. 7, and then yeah. Very useful. Very useful. Burst is good. Caltrops is good. This is intangible, makes us take only 1 damage from each attack. Let's see. Burst is very useful, but I don't really have any skills that should be duplicated, I guess. It's a future investment. Caltrops, on the other hand, not very good either. High start. These upstairs neighbors. Well, normally Burst is a better card. I think I'll take Burst. We'll risk it, guys. I'm thinking of upgrading this guy because it's already in my starting hand. Let's see. Well, I suppose it's about time that we use this one. Yep. And 40 damage right away, right off the bat. Good. He will split at... Now, I need to use one of these cards and do not use the other. Okay. I know it's useless, but... okay. 74 HP. It's okay. When you bring him down to half of his HP, he splits. So, in order to have a good split, we need to take him down as far as we can. So, I can do 30 damage, but then I'll skip 1000 cuts. Or I could do 1000 cuts and 12 damage, which would be a split at 62 HP. I think I can take that. Yeah. I think we can take that because these slimes will also split at half HP and I have already 4 dexterity. So I'm gonna do this one. I need to get rid of it. I'm just doing as much damage as I can. So let's see. They are not doing any damage. So I need to get rid of this. Spits at 31 HP. Will split if I hit him. So I'm trying to avoid the split as much as I can, so I can bring them down. Okay, let's give it a shot. Okay. See? Almost dead, at least. But we are quite debuffed. That's a problem. A lot of damage there. We are taking 3 damage. Okay. We have to take that one. Okay, hopefully we'll be able to kill him now. Or no kill. Next best thing, I suppose. 16 damage there, so I can take one of them down. It's okay. We managed it, barely. We'll have a lot of debuffs. That's annoying for us. Okay, you die, please. You die, please, sir. That's nice. Oh boy, here I come again. Well, this is the worst potion for us and we keep getting it. It's annoying. It's very annoying. Because we have terror that applies 99 turns of vulnerable and we keep getting the vulnerable potion. Well, Malaise is very good because we can reduce the strength and give weak at the same time. It trivializes some fights. I'm gonna take it. Now we don't have any energy relics. This is bad. So we can transform 3 cards and upgrade them. We can keep our hand forever, which actually is sometimes of a disadvantage because this is not nice. And we can forego of our starting relic. Normally we start the first turn with 7 cards and then every turn we keep drawing 5. With this card you start with 6 and you draw 6 every turn. Transform 3 cards. We could transform 3 strikes and upgrade them. I think it's actually useful. Let's see. Oh, Malaise, die, and what else? Bay. 1 mana, 10 damage. It's okay. It's okay. It's very good actually. No energy relic for us, Sadosama. Now I have a lot of gold and I want to hit this shop. So let's give it a go. So 14 damage there, sir. How about 0? Or not? Let's see. Piercing wave. Well, it's not very useful anymore because I have a lot of dexterity, so okay, 10 dex. Melees. Well, we could actually, guys, do double melees, 2. So he will lose 4 strength and will receive 4 turns of weaken, which is actually quite useful. We could do it. Okay, down to 12 damage. He'll take 2 damage now. Okay. Fletchettes will be doing a lot of damage. Yep. So for the time being, our defense is sufficient. I'm gonna... Ooh, another melee. So I could... Vulnerable. Should I use... Yeah, just go. Well, he's not doing any serious damage or any damage at all, right? 3 energy is so annoying. We really need to get ourselves an energy relic, guys. We need one. Or a blur, maybe. Wait a sec. Okay. Go the kill. Blade dance. Not so bad actually. 1 mana of 10 damage. I need footwork. Give up us now. Three energy is just not enough. Even though we have a decent deck, guys, it's tough. Okay. I hope we can kill him the next turn. 16 damage there. How about much less, sir? This will bring him down to 0 damage, right? That's nice. Okay. 292. No. The problem is, guys, whenever I play a non-attack card, I get a daze in my deck and I can't draw the necessary kill cards. Yeah. Good. Accuracy helps, but I don't have any enough shield producing cards, right? I just have the blade dance here. Nothing else. No, not enough. the shivs are, guys, Blade Dance gives me 2 shivs which are 0 cost cards that deal 4 damage. And I have a strength thanks to Vajra, so I can do 5 damage with each, and accuracy takes it up to 8. But the problem is I don't really have energy to play stuff with. Okay, please energy, something with energy. Nope, nope, nope. I don't have any curses, right? No. Well, maybe. I can remove. Wait a second. Let me see if there's any other shop. Because, guys, the thing is, if I spend gold now, I will use the more banks bonus. And this shop is not really very good for us. I mean, I could get some stuff, but it's not very impressive, so I'll just skip it and go for the next shop here. I can't go to this shop, or I can go to this one. Okay, let's pursue that shop. But this is a little bit annoying. Let's see. Draw. 18 damage here. And I think I'll have to defend. Yep. You see, the reason I'm able to play in Act 2 is that this might finally be useful. I'll get 2 shivs that deal 5 damage thanks to strength and 7 damage thanks to vulnerable, which is not lethal. Not good enough. I'm gonna take a lot of damage now. 10 damage, right? I'll do this and take 4 damage only. If we can manage to get rid of this act, we'll finish the game. It's no problem, but this one is questionable. Well, let's see. Okay. I'm just gonna get rid of this one. He's gonna heal it. But she is gonna heal it, more like it. Can't kill. And there's a lot of damage now. I think I have to waste this one, which is very sad. And finally use it. Okay. Okay. Well, just come on. They are doing 0 damage and I have tons of block, and always vice versa. 11, 18, 22. I can kill it now, right? Yeah, I think I can. 11, 9. I'm calculating the HP of this one. If I play burst, it will take 2 damage. If I then play acrobatics, it will copy and will go down to 7 HP. I'll beat him 4, stays on 1 HP. That's not a risk I can take. Okay. So 11 damage. And finally, yeah, we managed. I hope we won't take any more damage now. As you can see, shields are pretty fine with 1,000 cuts, but it's just too late. I mean, I have 29 block now, but he's doing 0 damage. Okay, okay. Dead? Right. Another Fletchettes. I'll take it. Let's see, this might be dangerous. 28 damage and 28, 48 damage. Misplay. Display. That's another bad misplay. This one would have been dead and this one would have been on full HP now. I didn't check. Well. 1000 cuts, please. Nope. Punished. Wow. 0 damage. I want to draw 1000 cuts so I could. This one is not bad either. That's lucky. So 19 damage there. 19 damage. 19 damage. And 15 damage. I'm still taking some damage. Come on. Just in time, sir. I was being sarcastic, by the way. I have to do this, I believe. So I will take no damage. And I will use this. I really have to take him down now. Come on. Oh, I forgot about the out maneuver. It helped actually. 14 damage now. I think it is enough. That was close. Not good enough. Shiv. I'll take the Shiv. I need to upgrade. I think neutralize or burst. Let me try. I just need 2 main upgrades, guys. That's the problem for us. There's a lot of cards that we need to upgrade. Doesn't matter. Okay. Will confuse us. Let's see. Okay. That's nice. I could. Okay. Now we'll be confused. Seven damage there. I already have. He's poisoned. Nice. I forgot about it. Extra 16 damage there, which is actually awesome. Well, now 27 damage. That's actually quite a lot. Quite an annoying lot. Well, we're gonna do this and we're gonna take a lot of damage. We could try to do something defensive, I guess. If I use melees, I have another melee, right? No. Try to be lucky, please. That is better than mine. But still taking 13 damage. Nope, not good. $20.47. I can have lethal, but if I do, I'll lose the regen. Quite the conundrum. Well, I tried to save 2 HP, guys. I do hope it doesn't come to bite me in the ass. And I think it's okay. 14 here. Okay, it's It's okay. The question is if I should try. If I should try to. No. It's not gonna work. I could have tried to save one more HP, but it's a bit risky. So dagger spray. Since I have 1 strength thanks to Vajra, it's 10 damage for me. 1 mana, 10 damage. Is it worth it for me? I don't really think so. This could be useful in the future. Since I don't have any energy right now, it's not very useful. Or should I skip? Let me see. Let's see. Well, I need to go to this. 700 gold. Wow. Okay, now this is good. We are taking 0 damage. So 14 is 20 damage there. So if I do this, guys, I could do burst plus piercing veil, which will allow me to take 0 damage, but I could also do burst plus dodge and roll. That would also allow me to take 0 damage, and I will get 20 block next turn, which is better. Right? 20 block. So now he will hit hard. Okay, 18 damage there. And let's see. If I play terror, I will do 7 damage for 3 skills. Not good enough. Not lethal. And let's see. If I do 1000 cuts plus, I really want to play 1000 cuts, but you see, guys, that's the problem. Since I have 3 energy, 1000 cuts is very hard for me to play. I just can't play. Ah, poison, which actually is very useful because I have this guy. Okay, we're almost out of the woods. 54 HP. Nice. Wrong order. Tap last. Well, I think I'll play it now because I just won't be able to play it. Guys, it's like playing a hero card in Hearthstone. I mean, if you don't do it right away, it's just too slow afterwards. I mean, like playing Jaina on turn 9. Go. You're dead, sir. Choke. I don't have room for a 3rd Fletchettes, and no, I think that's good. Upgrade. Now, upgrading distraction would be useful for us, but nah, I'm gonna go for it. I played Magic Arena a little. This is useful. This is actually quite useful. Starting with 2 extra cards, preventing the next time I take damage. Very useful in some fights. Very useful. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take you. I think I'll save the rest of my gold. Let's go. Okay. So this is 40 damage. and I can actually make it go up, right? 49 damage. He's almost dead, right? Wow. I think I'm gonna try this because I have another Fletchettes in my deck, which might lead to lethal. I was thinking of playing using this. Now there's 15 cards in my deck. If I draw the Fletchettes, there's a chance that we might actually kill. I'm gonna use it. Okay. There's a pretty decent chance that we have lethal if we draw the Fletchettes. 30. I took a risk there, guys, but with 3 energy there's only so much you can do. In sense burn, that's energy, guys. If it says energy on it, I'm gonna take it. You see, this combination is quite strong. This prevents the next damage I will take, and this gives me an intangible buff every 6 turns. I am gonna get another upgrade. This upgrade is useful for us because it makes us save energy, and this upgrade is good because it increases Fletchettes effectiveness by 40%. Because since we have a strength relic, guys, Fletchettes normally does 4 damage per skill in our hand, and when it's upgraded it's 6 damage per skill in our hand, but with Vajra it's 5 and 7, so the effectiveness increase is not 50% but rather 40%. So now the upgrades we are considering are Terror, Distraction, and Cloak and Dagger. Well, Terror and Distraction give us 1 energy discount for the duration of the combat, because both of the guys exhaust and they are both 1 energy cost and they go down to 0. Let's see who the boss is. Well, guys, actually Terror is not very useful against this boss, right? Because he starts with 3 artifacts on him, and we only have a weaken. We have melees, 2 melees and a Terror, and then neutralize, but it will take time before we could actually use Terror on him. So Terror is out of the question now. We could, there's also Piercing Wail. Distraction, Fletchettes, or Cloak and Dagger. Forgot about Fletchettes last time. We could do very high Fletchettes damage on turn 1 because we draw 9 cards, right? I mean, I can have as much as 5 or 6 skill cards in my hand. With the skill, I can do up to 60 damage or something. It's possible. Now, this is very useful after playing 1000 cuts, because it gives me, if I have both 1000 cuts and footwork on the table, I'm getting 10 block for 1 mana, and I'm doing 16 damage to a target and 6 damage to the entire board, which is quite something. I'll go for Fletchettes now. Couldn't be sure. I'm gonna try my chance with the Elite. Well, I have 1000 cuts, which is awesome, but I'm also facing 34 first turn damage. 34 is quite serious. Well, this is very bad luck though. We could have Fletchettes in our hand, and I am 1, 2, 3. I've got 6 skills in my hand, so a Fletchettes is doing actually 42 damage, which is enough to kill either of these. I could try to throw a Fletchettes using acrobatics. Maybe. I've got 9 cards now. If I play acrobatics, 8. I can't. I won't be able to roll 8. This is quite bad. I think we have to forego 1000 cuts again. Piercing Wail is very nice. 1 mana, 18 damage prevention. So There's 27, 34 damage here. This prevents 18 of it, leaves us down to 16. I get 7 here. 13. I could actually block them all, but I won't be doing much. Okay. Seven, 8, 14. Wait. 7, 8, 14. Oh. Wow, this was some bad play. This was a serious misplay, yeah. You see, Fossilized Helix prevents the first damage I'm taking. So if I didn't use that potion, I would have lost my Fossilized Helix for nothing. Now you are coming, sir. Okay. Burst. Let's see. Wait a second. I'll have all the defense in the world, I believe. 13. They are far from it. Okay. Well, we managed so far. Our real problem is not being able to play the... Well, this is actually okay. Much better than expected because I am not taking any damage now. Okay, 20 damage there. I can do 18 block. Okay, okay. And I think we are managing. It's hard, but we are managing. Okay. There's a lot of wounds in the deck now. That's a problem. Just one skill, 10 damage, 27 damage. 27 damage is nice. Wow. Thank you, low Ascension. And it's useless. That's nice. In the end, intangible is useless. Well, guys, if I wanted to, I could kill him now because if I burst the Blade Dance, I'll get 4 shields in my hand and shields deal 5 damage each, and 5 times 4 is 20, and I can kill him. But there's no need for me to kill him now. I can sit on it because there's the intangible debuff, and I want the intangible debuff to be able to help us. Let's see, I can... Should I? There's 2 on it. By the way, we can actually perfectly calculate this one. Don't die, please. Okay. I have to hit him now, or I'll take the damage. But it's... Ah, energy. That's nice. And upgraded cloak and dagger. These are very nice. Okay, now. By the way, guys, actually, I think I should have let it stay at 0 because this guy hits very hard at the 6th turn. So if I entered with Incense Burner counter at 0, I would have had intangible on the turn. He would be hitting us for 58 damage. That was bad. Yeah. So now, Squash Eye. We need to get him rid of his artifacts as soon as possible. So I can do a lot of damage. I can actually do 49 damage. Times 2, which is insane. I wish I had some card draw though. It would have been better. This is actually pretty strong. I'm gonna do this and this, so I can remove 2 of his artifacts. Both weaken, which is nice. 1 mana malaise, removing both of his artifacts. So I could use double piercing whale. Let me see. Do I need double piercing whale? I can just use a single piercing whale, and they'll be doing 6 damage, right? Ah, that's not correct actually, because of this, right? No. That was a bad call. It was a really bad call. That was bad. Let's play. Okay, now we're intangible to prevent a whole lot of 8 damage. I think he will be hitting for... that's very stupid. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna nuke you. Well, at least we got... he got my footwork. Well, we actually needed our footwork. Could discard all of our hand. Not sure. Well, this is not very good because I'm losing my buffer for Slash which is gone. And now he'll be doing a ton of damage now. Let's see. There we are. I think we can kill him now. He's... okay. So now I've got 6 shivs in my hand, which will mean 12 damage to all of his guys. Okay. So the problem is we are now facing 58 damage. I wonder if we can survive against that. Which one? Melees. Melees might... I got melees now, so I could melees for 1. Well, we didn't die, but it's close, right? Okay. Now you're vulnerable, finally. Well, we can do a lot of damage actually. Down to 64. Let's see. The problem is, guys, I don't have the footwork since the start of the game, which is quite a deal, but did we manage it? 40 damage here. Seven damage from each shiv, 54 damage. And also each card I play is 2 damage, so 1 card, 2 cards, 4 cards, 5 cards, lethal. If I didn't miscalculate. Ta-da! Barely. That's nice, intangible. This is a weird card, guys. It deals 40 damage to everyone, I mean all enemies, for 0 mana, but we can only play it if we have 0 cards in our draw pile. So you need to have a lot of draw a card cards so that you can balance it and play it. I have never been able to play it never been able to use it. Glass knife is decent. Since we have strength 18 damage for 1, but then it's reduced in potency. Tools of the trade might be useful if we had a tactician or something. Its upgraded version is 0 mana, but we don't have that. So maybe glass knife, not sure. Energy relic, please. Oh, the worst energy relic in the game, for us at least. It limits us to play 6 cards per turn. So the problem is, guys, when we play Cloak and Dagger, it's 3 cards, because you play the Cloak and Dagger and do 2 shivs. So when you play Distraction, it's 2 cards. When you play Blade Dance, it's 3 cards. When you play Burst, it's 3 cards at least. Burst, no, I mean 5 cards, because you play the Burst, you play the skill, which is then bursted, adds up to 3 cards. Then you play the other skill, which is bursted as well, and 2 cards, it's 5 cards. Nope. The only energy relic we could not pick, I believe. This is a hard game. Upgraded my distraction. Gave me smoke bomb. Ah! Tactician. This is nice, because we are in an energy crisis now. But the problem is, Tactician gives 1 energy when it's discarded. It does nothing. But the problem is, I don't really have anything that discards. That I have prepared. I have a survivor. I actually have acrobatics. I could try, I suppose. Or I could use constant. I'm gonna go for tactician. I wish I took tools of the trade though. Well, there's this one. Okay, we're gonna go for it, I believe. Let's see. Okay, we're intangible now, so we won't be taking more than 1 damage. It's bad throws. More Fletchettes. Ha! Well, it's actually not that bad. I'm gonna waste 1 shield. Yeah, 1 shield wasted. I really need one of those 1 energy blah blah. There are some relics that give dexterity or strength when you play 3 attacks in a turn. We really need one of those. This is horrible, right? 21 damage. Not that horrible, actually. It's sad. Hey! Yeah, thank you. Well, these guys have a problem, guys. They explode. And I have 0 skills in my hand, which is very nice. I have 0 skills in my hand. I mean, I can't burst anything. And since I already played 1000 cuts, it actually would have been pretty useful. Well, we have some alternatives, but I don't like them. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. This is very stupid. Playing a burst but not having a card to burst it with. Stupid. Ah, discard. Well, this is weird. It's a weird decision. We can pick Dagger Throw, which is a discard enabler, which enables us to discard our tactician and get extra energy. And we have Sneaky Strike, which becomes free if we have discarded the card this turn. I think I'll take the enabler. Come on. This is just pure luck. Should I try? I'm just gonna leave it alone. That's okay. 1 HP every combat. Okay, let's see. There's 11 damage there. I could actually just nuke it, right? And I could be pretty successful at it, I think. Okay, there we are. 26 damage there. I'm just going to ignore the incoming damage. This actually... I didn't think about this. Upgraded malaise. I didn't lose my... buffer. Okay. We can do this, I suppose. I'm going to discard this to gain the extra energy. That's okay. 0 damage. Thanks to this guy. And now the intangible, which is absolutely useless. Okay. Blur is very useful. Blur is very useful because, as you guys can see, we can actually have a lot of block, and we lose them every turn. Blur lets us keep the block we accrued for 1 turn, and if we burst it, actually we can keep the extra block for 2 turns, which can be quite useful. This card is actually very, very fun, but it's a bit late for it. It says we can receive cards as rewards from other classes and colorless cards. I mean, I finish a combat and I can get Panache or Apotheosis or a Demon form. If this was early game, I think it would have been worth it, but I don't think it's worth it now. Well, I have a lot of shears now. Let's think about it. Shear. Let's see how many shears we have. We can get 2 shears from here, 2 more from here, another 2 from here. It's not that many actually. No. And I don't have any cards power synergy. This can be useful for us, guys. It says if you didn't play any attacks, get an extra energy next turn. We are quite in the energy market because we don't have enough energy since we are only playing with 3. I could get a third. No, not good enough, I believe. Let's see. I'm gonna remove the last strike. Gonna keep my gold. Perhaps there's another shop which I didn't check. This one is annoying, but buffer should be able to keep him at bay. Redex. Tactician. So now this guy keeps doing increasing damage, guys, but and his HP makes him almost impossible to kill, but whenever you hit him, he loses that much strength. So you have to have a block and damage total of 40 in order to receive 0 damage. Now we can try 1000 cuts and then distraction, which would not enough. I will use my buffer. I'm not sure if I want to use my buffer. So this is 18, this is 20, 30. Not sure. Let's see. I think this would be better. Let's see. Useless. I'm trying to take 0 damage from him. Yeah. So I could keep 50. Let's see again. Oh. 14 damage there. No, I can play only 2 of the cards. 14. So this is 18 damage. This is 10 block plus 10 damage, 20. I think we can make it. 14, 24, 34. Okay, that's enough. I think. I do hope I didn't miscalculate. Yeah. So, the more I keep my buffer, melees. 10 damage? No, not good enough. Actually, it's better than defend, right? Now that I think of it. I think this is best. Miscalculation. Okay. Now. I think I'm gonna run because I won't have enough defense here. I could do double piercing veil, which would lower him down to 42 or something like that. Guys, last turn I made a miscalculation. If there's already weaken on the guy and you make him lose strength, you don't prevent that much damage. For example, say the guy is doing 60 damage and you give him weaken, goes down to 45, right? So we give him let's say 15 minus strength, so that would make his base damage lower down to 45, and then he loses a fourth of it, ending up at 33 damage. So you make him lose 15 strength, but he loses 12 damage. That's the miscalculation I made, which I make quite often. I think I'm gonna run, sir. Smooth criminal. Which is not nice because this guy is much more dangerous. This one is actually quite good here, right? I could make him lose 3 strength and lose 4 times 3. 3 times 3, 9 damage. He goes up 9 damage. Let's make a careful calculation here. Wow. There's also the option of doing 49 damage, which is quite insane. So I'm doing 49 damage, gaining 11 block, and then he does 1 damage. Extremely annoying. I think we have to let go. 5 block. Yeah, barely. We need that energy. And now he's receiving 0 damage. But I got that extra energy, which is nice one. Oh, I can do a very heavy melees. Ooh. Well, that's actually nice. Minus 8 strength. That's melees for us. And I think I can lose my piercing veil. Now guys, the thing is, I could play not neutralize, of course, but if I don't play neutralize, I'll get an extra energy next turn. I think that's better, getting an extra energy, because having 3 energy per turn is quite tough. Okay, so I'm gonna use distraction. Okay. I can have blur, so 27 damage there. 27 damage there. Oh. Okay, now the problem is I have these shields in my hand. If I don't play them, I'll get an extra energy next turn. If I do play them, I won't get the extra energy, but I'll be doing only 1 damage, which is annoying. I mean, it's not worth it, I believe. But I'm not doing any damage. That's a huge problem, of course. Okay, please, 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 please. 3 skills. That's nice, that's nice. That's quite nice. Ah! Welcome change. Some extra damage. Okay. There's the extra shiv. That's okay though. I still have my buffer, so I'll just nuke him as well as I can. And hope that I can kill him the next turn. Let's see. Ooh. Girya! Another footwork. Well, I get that footwork. And Girya is very useful. Guys, the problem is, since we have only 3 energy, we should do our best to get extra energy, and we also should do our best to get more value out of cards, so that we can have more than 3 energy indirectly. So now. The guys are only doing 2 damage. Tactician is pretty useless, and I'll do some damage to the exploder guy's face. Well, turn 1 6 dexterity isn't very bad. Fletchettes, how much damage? 18. Oh. Have to kill, right? There we are. Wow. Oh, wants me to take damage, right? Zero dex, 0 defensive cards. Okay. Well, 10 block. It's quite something. Okay. 1000 cuts. Blur. Malaise. Okay. Jim. Hi. Well, he has 8 thorns. Let's see. We can take that much. Yes, misplay. Not a big deal, but misplay still. Okay. Yeah. Strength potion. Better than 20 damage, I guess. Not sure actually. 0. Oh, that's good. That's good. Whenever an enemy dies, if we actually had poison, we might have found a use. Let's see. 58 damage there, which is actually pretty intense. Okay. Wow. I could burst the blade dance, but I think I'd rather do this. Not sure about it, but lack of energy is a huge problem. Okay. -1 strength. Or not very useful actually. Nope. Go. He's buffing. -3 strength, minus. I guess this is better. I don't want to play Hearthstone really, Irene. 22. I could just take it, guys. There's that option for us. Yeah, a little bit of damage at least. Distraction. Adrenaline is very nice. Energy. Thank you. I'm gonna keep this 14 block the next turn as well. Useless. Beyond useless. Burst. Escape plan. Ooh. This is useful. The invention of machine gun. Colorized 2018. Catalyst. Wow, this actually is quite useful for us. The card I'm after is After Image, guys. After Image gives us 1 block whenever we play a card, and as you can see, we are focused on playing multiple cards per turn. So, by the way, I was afraid it might be Time Eater, but 2 strength is decent as well. So I have 2 strength now, thanks to Vajra and 1 Girya. Not sure. Could be power potion, would be better. Well, let's see. I can upgrade once more, so if I don't take any damage, I'll have 2 strength from Girya, and I'll have a strength total of 3. I wonder if carrying it to 5. No, I'm gonna go this way. Something useful, please. Alchemize is actually moderately useful. This is too late for it. Gives me a shiv every turn. Gives me max HP, but I dare not drop any of my potions. How much gold is this? 211? Okay, go for it. Yep. Might have been very useful at some point. That's nice. This guy again? No, not you. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go for it. 0 damage. So now 50 damage, eh? Misplay, I hate myself. 43 damage. Tactician, very nice. 42 damage. Won't be enough. This is annoying. I lost the charge. Now up to 60. 60, my good sir. Down to 38. Well, that should be enough. Okay, that's nice, that's nice. Well, since he's a very hard hitter, the strength reduction is not very meaningful, but the weaken is quite meaningful. Actually not that much because, oh, okay. I should, no, that's not necessary. 51 damage. Okay, now if I play this 50, no, I don't have the energy for this one. 44 damage. The more cards I play, the better it is for us. This should be enough, hopefully. Please, 0 damage. And intangible. I wonder if... I think he would have been hitting 80 now. I just want to check. Let's see. By the way, I think we managed it. He has minus 57 strength, which would mean he'd be doing 23 damage, and he also has weaken. No, we managed it, even without. See, guys, the thing is, 6 damage, and I already have 3 strength, so this would mean, I would have 3 strength at the final fight, which would mean 9 damage to all enemies twice, so it's 36 damage for 1 mana, guys. This is what I'm talking about, guys. You can't receive 36 damage for 1 mana normally. Okay, let's see now. They do have their artifacts reduced to 2. I've got footwork to start with, which is good. 3, 6, 9. Please, after image. Caltrops or infinite blades. Caltrops or infinite blades. I mean, noxious fumes is moderately useful because it grinds down their artifacts, but they're already down to 1, so nah, not very necessary. The difference between Shiva and Caltrops. Caltrops provides some passive damage for us, which actually is not very useful, I think, because they will keep getting blocked. So I'm gonna do it. Yep. 4 energy left, thanks to Ancient Tea set. I could burst, dodge and roll. I wonder if I should waste this one. Or I could actually double terror. That might be something. That might be something, guys. By double terroring, I would be able to... I think... Yeah. It's something. So 14 damage there. 24 damage there. I wonder if I should take a little bit of damage. Okay. There's a lot of damage here. So if I do this, this will do 42 damage to this fellow. So the question is this: do I want to save my buffer? I don't think so. 42 damage is a lot. And I'll be losing some of its potency after this. That's annoying, of course. Losing the buffer for 4 damage in the boss fight. But we did nuke him hard, right? Gotta confront something. Bane is not very useful, I suppose. I'm getting a lot of block. Still receiving damage. Okay, I'll take that damage. Now the good news is we sorted some of our defense, or most of our defense. That's very good. 45 damage there. Worth it? Yeah, sure. Yep. Storm of Steel. This is actually bad timing. Not on display. 23 damage. Almost dead. Well, he really should die now. There we are. Yep. Best. Yeah. Fletchettes, 18 damage. I don't have any defense though, which is weird. Yep, yep. Well, playing the Shiv has a very bad combo with Art of War, because I won't be receiving that extra energy. I think I'll let it go this time. I really like the energy. I mean, having an extra energy is better. Okay. Alchemy, 1000 cuts. See, extra energy helped us. Go ahead. 11 block. Okay. Should be lethal. Or thereabouts. I mean, not this turn right away, but still. Should be enough to win. So much dazed. Ah. Okay. 2 shifts per turn. We managed. I think. There's also still the intangible. Thank you, Malays. Well, Malays did it, right? Malays did it. 0 skills. That's something. Ta-da! Wow, well, so hard. Wow. 3 energy is hard to play.